What's up, YouTube? Hectic Game White bringing you guys a brand new video on my channel. This video is going to be another gun review for everyone's favorite historical shooter, Battlefield 1. And as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, and it's everybody's favorite shotgun. Am I right? Everybody's favorite gun in the game. The Model 10A Hunter variant is not the factory or the slug. It's the gun we're going to be reviewing today. Now, this is deemed the best shotgun in the game, so while recording this, I'm guessing I'm gonna put that at the beginning of the title because it is the best shotgun in the game. Now a lot of people, they have their preferences and stuff like that, but to me, I've used the Trent shotgun, I've used the multiple shotguns. To me, this one just kills everything. But we'll get into a little bit of the history of the gun first, as we do with all these weapons. So, the full name of the Model 10 is the Remington Model 10. Designed in 1908, so it was designed about, what was that, 6 years before World War I? Yeah. The manufacturer was Remington Arms. Everybody knows Remington. They make all the best shotties. If you're in the U.S. anyways, you know Remington. I don't know about these other countries, but that was probably stupid to say. But anyways, yeah. The country of origin is the United States, so this is the first gun that has been developed in the United States that we have reviewed so far. Now, a little bit of, I guess, kind of the usefulness, or like kind of a description. While overshadowed by the Winchester Model 1897 in World War I, modern shotguns more closely resemble the Model 10. Ejects and loads through the same port, making it an ambidextrous design. Oh, big word there. Almost didn't know what that word was. So we're gonna jump into some of the stats. Now, this shotguns are a little bit different because it's not one bullet. It's multiple. It's a shell, so it shoots out pellets. This gun has 20 pellets per shot. I know in Battlefield 4 that I think the most was like 14 in one of the shotguns. The most was 14 in the pellets, or the most pellets in one of the shotguns was like up to 14. They could have more or less than that. I'm not really sure. I didn't really review guns in Battlefield 4, but we're here to talk about this, so that's another story for another day. Anyways, this shotgun has 20 pellets per shell. Damage points is 18.4 per pellet. I think that might be the drop-off damage. And then I think it's 18.4 for a headshot, and then it says 4.2. And the maximum is 15 up close for body shots. It's 15 up close, and then 22 damage for headshots. So if you do 20 pellets and it's 22 damage per pellet, or 20 damage per pellet, you can see why shotguns are so beastly and why this one's so beastly. The fire rate is 78 rounds per minute, which is actually not that bad. Some of the other shotguns have a better fire rate due to them being semi-auto or just have a better pump action. The muzzle velocity is 333 meters per second, which is, it's a shotgun. I mean, you can't really ask for much out of it. The bullet drop-off for, I think, every gun in this game is 12 meters per second, because that seems to be the same thing every time. And the magazine size is 6. Now, this is the only drawback to this weapon. The two drawbacks to this weapon is the reloading and the magazine size. It only has 6 rounds, right? So you're not gonna get a lot of rounds down range once you go through, especially if you're shooting people at distance like I am right now. See, that takes 1, 2, 3 because nobody else touched him. You have to reload it a lot, and it's kind of annoying sometimes because you have to YY in this game to stop the reload. Like in Battlefield 4, you could be in the middle of reloading your shotgun and shoot. Oh, excuse me, and shoot. And it would let you shoot, but in this game, it won't let you come out of the reload animation unless you YY or triangle in my case, or whatever the button is on PC. So that's like a really big thing for me with this gun, but I still love it. And yeah, so that's all the ammo I'm gonna give you guys, because the reload time isn't here. I think it's like 1.8 seconds or 0.65 seconds for each shell, so that's not great. So what do I think of the gun? Why do I use it? Why do I think it's the best shotgun? I don't really know. It's something about it. It's one of those things where you kind of find a niche. It's kind of your niche. It's kind of like the 1960 with me. I personally think the Mondragon is better than the 1916, but for some reason, the 1916, I'm just drawn to it. I don't know what for. I just am. I guess it's just the ammo and stuff like that. But this shotgun, I've tried the trench fighter shotgun. I've tried the semi-auto one with like 5 rounds in it or whatever. That one's okay. But this one is something about pump shotguns that really just gravitate towards. I used to hunt back in the day, if some of you didn't. I used to hunt rabbit, so I always had a shotgun in my hand. That's what we hunt with, obviously. And maybe that's why I like it. Maybe it brings back that feel, you know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. These are much bigger targets on a screen in a virtual game, so I don't really know if it's that kind of feel. But the big thing about this gun is its range. Oh my, you talk about a sniper. I could only imagine what the slug version of this gun is. You got to remember, this is the hunter variant. This is not the slug or the factory. This does shoot buckshot, though, so it's not like it's shooting flechette or anything like that. I know the slug version obviously shoots a slug. I'm not really sure what the factory version shoots. I'm sure it shoots either flechette or I don't even think did they have flechette in World War I? I don't think they did. I'm a huge history buff. I should know that. I think 2 of them shoot buckshot, and then 1 of them shoots a slug. But this one is just a beast. Okay, the hip fires are made. Look at this, bang, baby. Oh, okay. I'm actually, that guy failed on the on the bayonet charge, but the range is just really what draws me towards it. I don't know, it's just a cool shotgun. The hip fire is great. Obviously with shotguns, your hip fire is going to be way better than most weapons. But one thing that I do not like, and it bugs me, I say this on stream all the time, is the inconsistency. You will one-shot somebody from 20 meters out, headshot, and then you'll come back the next guy that's 5 feet away from you, and you have to hit him with 3 shells. Now, granted, sometimes all the pellets don't hit because I don't have my crosshair centered. But at the same time, if I get half the pellets on one shot, and then the half pellets on the other shot, I think they should die because that means it would be a full shell that hit him for point-blank range. But like that right there, how did that guy in the corner not die? How did he not die? Now, I understand the flame trooper, why he didn't die, because he's a flame trooper. He can take some shots. The guy in the corner should have died, in my opinion. Like, boom, that should happen every time. But nope, it doesn't want to happen. And that's one of my biggest complaints with this gun. Now, we're here to talk about the good qualities, though. It's just, it's a big influencer, too. Like, I swear, every time I start using the shotgun on Argonne Force, I don't get killed by it one time before I start using it. As soon as I go on, like, a 10 or 11-man tear with it, everyone pulls it out because they know it's the best gun. Like, nobody else really uses any other shotguns. I only get killed by this shotgun. I may get killed by the trench every once in a while. I may get killed by the semi-auto shotgun every once in a while, but it's always the Model 10 Hunter because it's deemed as the best shotgun. Now, do I think it needs to be patched? I think it needs its range reduced. I definitely think it needs its range reduced. That's about it. That's the only thing I can really think of. Maybe a little bit of damage reduction, but you don't want to nerf it too bad to make it where it's not useful anymore. So that's all I really have to say about the shotgun. I kind of do these gun reviews in kind of like a rambling type, almost rant type. I don't write out a script or anything like that. I don't, besides the stats and the history and all that stuff, I don't really play anything out too much. But I wanted to do this gun because it is one of my favorite. It's my 3rd most used weapon in this game behind the 1916 and the Mondragon, but it may be in front of the Mondragon. I'm not 100% sure because I think the Mondragon's close to 1,000. I'm close to 1,000 with this gun too. By the way, on PlayStation, for PlayStation users out there, I'm ranked 650 something in the world for kills on PlayStation, and then in the world global, I'm ranked 2,500 and some, which is crazy to me that I'm that high up on some leaderboards. Makes me look like an even bigger nerd than I already am. So, if you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. It's been Hectic Gaming YT, guys. I will see you in the next one. Use the Model 10. It'll make your life better. It will make you rage when other people pull it out, though. But, yeah, I'll let you guys see the end score of this game. Peace on the streets. Whatever he says. Peace out, guys. I don't know what else to say. 6116 with the shoddy? Not even just a regular just imagine when the rent a server comes out and this 2,000, 3,000 ticket. Let me stop.